Be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect, and peace and salutation unto all the Akim, doing and pushing this word on honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. Shalom. I want to get into this video here real quick. Slack here 1 second. Water is more beneficial to flesh than stone, okay? 2/3, they have the way that they move, it's like a cold brick wall, okay? The way their attitude is, the way their thinking is, it's like a stone, as they say, a stone cold wall. When it comes to serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, when it comes to listening to these words, digesting it, taking it in, really taking it in, trying to change your life towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, there is a stone wall. The water has more, benefits towards the flesh than stone. What does water eventually do to stone? It corrodes it. It damages it. Let me get into this real quick. The excess of water will upset the water-cement ratio, leading to a weakened surface or potentially dusting of the concrete once cured. So let me go to another portion right here. What happens if concrete is constantly wet? In addition, excess water can cause the irrigate and sand to separate from the cement, leading to a weaker structure overall. Okay, so it goes into, that water over time, it damages the concrete. Every day you have to take a bath, right? And you go into the water for X amount of time and then you come out. It's not always raining out here in this society. Water's not always on these, brick houses or always on the concrete. So you might say, well, how come this concrete not damaged that? The main fact is, if water was always on that, every day you see some concrete with the air conditioner above it. It has a drip mark on it. Eventually you see that section there is weakened. And if it takes a hit or a blow, it becomes chipped, right? So going into this, does water damage concrete over time? Water can enter concrete and slowly erode it over time through settlement cracks, okay? So yeah, over time, as that concrete keeps getting soaked and soaked and soaked, right? It eventually just, destroys, okay? It gets destroyed. So to 2/3, eventually they're going to be destroyed. If they don't get down with this word, if they don't get down with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they're going to be destroyed, okay? Much like this word is in Jeremiah. Oh, I'll get that video next. Jeremiah. Let's see something right here real quick. Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 14. Wherefore thus saith Yahweh power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Okay? And we know everything that we're speaking from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is coming to pass. Okay? So slowly but surely, you're seeing the society crumbling. You're starting to see it erode. You're starting to see it come to a crash, okay? Gradually. It's not like, snap your fingers overnight. Gradually, right? So the point that I was making here, with the water is more beneficial to flesh than stone, 2/3 have set up, spiritually speaking, 2/3 have set up a concrete wall to the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So this word here is for our benefit, okay? It's to profit you, okay? And I'm not talking about profit money-wise in the world. No, to benefit you, okay? But 2/3, what they've done, they've gone for the okie doke. They've gone for the broad way, okay? They've gone for the way of the world. And as this word is going out, it's devouring and tearing down the society bit by bit. And 2/3, they want to join hand in hand with the enemy. And the enemy, they're as concrete too. So this word is devouring them. And it's becoming a flood, okay? Because we have that living water. And we're speaking that living water, okay? We're speaking the truth. We're speaking the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and we're seeing this whole society being swamped, being abounded, being flooded with the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And all these concrete settlements, aka the people, even 2/3, right, setting up their ways against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, they're being devoured. They're slowly being corroded, just like the society. So it's either you want to be with Yahushua, Yahushua, or you want to be with this society. You want to be with this world. And we know that Yahushua has come to take down all crowns. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay? He's coming to kick this society down. Especially the great whore. But all those other, nations and peoples of the world that have their crown's going to be taken too. Kings of kings, lords of lords. So anyways, getting back into this, Yahushua is coming to kick ass. And slowly but surely, as we can see, this society is being corroded. It's being taken down by the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It's devouring him. Slowly but surely. So let's go into something real quick. Ezekiel chapter 36. Oops. Right here, start from 26 to 27. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes. And ye shall keep my judgments and do them. Okay? So, when it's all said and done, all of Israel is going to be good. Okay? You're going to have Yahweh, right? Yahushua, King David, the 144, and the rest of Israel. Isaiah 45 and 17, right? It's a world without end. So within that world, within that new start, okay, they're going to have all Israelites walking by the law, statutes, and commandments, okay, keeping them. That's why you go into Hebrews and it talks about this is a new covenant. If we're in a new covenant, why the fuck is Jake going off? Why the fuck are we telling them, know ye Yahweh? And why do they have a stony heart against the Lord? So you see, we're not in no new covenant. Because you got Jake and Chick-fil-A and Chipotle's and all these. You think that shit's going to be set up in the kingdom? Right now, we're in this man's queendom. Okay? Esau, Edom. It can't even be called a kingdom. This man's queendom. Because all he's about is the queen of heaven worship and going off, YOLO, all of that. Right? And 2/3 said to themselves, or the Spirit's been put in them, let me put it that way, to have a stony heart against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And the word, okay, the word, is beneficiary to whom? To the ones with the to the ones, like I said, when you go in the shower and you go in the shower and you take a shower, right? when you drink water, right? When you're eating food and you have a sip of water with it, what is that beneficiary to? That's beneficiary to your body, right? Now, can concrete eat food? No. But dealing with the water, okay, it's not wise for concrete to be digesting, or let's just say absorbing water all the time, right? It upsets the natural flow of what that concrete was made to do. But to us, the ones who run after Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the ones who are looking for that change, right? Those ones is beneficiary too, okay? To us, it's beneficiary to us. Water has what in it? It has minerals, right? Things that help your body function, your brain function. You need water to survive, right? So this is more beneficiary to us right now than these 2/3. The 2/3, that which was, for your welfare, you rejected it. This water, this word was for your welfare, for your well-being. But you rejected it. You kicked it off. You said, nope, I don't need that. As for this word that you're speaking, nope, I don't need that. I don't need that to guide me in life. Okay? Let me see here. There is a scripture. You should be in pitiful case. I mean, this is good, but there was a scripture. Let me see something real quick. Anyways, let's continue. So 2/3, they rejected it. They pushed it off. They said, no, we're not going to follow what you guys are speaking about. And, we're just going to continue with the world, how the world's been running. How do you know we're Hebrew Israelites, all this stuff. So we can't be in no second covenant, okay? And going back to the scripture in Ezekiel, the day's going to come when the whole house of Israel is going to be good. No one's going to go off. We're all going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments perfect to a T. Can you keep all 613 laws? IUIC, they claiming that the laws, but yet they're going off on things. So anyways, getting back into the main point, the water is more beneficial to the flesh than stone, okay? And 2/3, like I said, you set up, that stony heart against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You completely don't want anything to do with the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, okay? It's irksome unto you. It irritates you. You get mad when you hear this word. You get pissed off when you hear this word, right? So it doesn't benefit you, okay? But to whom it benefits us. So going into this, Jeremiah, that living water which you have rejected, okay? And you can't function with it, right? Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 13. O Yahweh, the hope of Israel, all that forsake thee shall be ashamed, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken Yahweh, the fountain of living water. Okay? Instead of saying to yourself, yes, this is the thing that will nurture me, and keep me good. Everybody knows that they need water. But here it is, you going to get water from different sources. Let me get it from liquor. Let me go get a 2-liter bottle Back in the day, those 5-liter bottles. Let me go get a 2-liter bottle of pop. You know? And I'm going to drink that right there. And I'm going to get my water from that. Okay? Oh, yeah, there's water and food sources. So I'm going to get my water from the food. This is how idiotic you 2/3 think. Okay? But we know, hey, keep drinking from that, drink water out of thine own cisterns. Keep drinking from that well, okay? It will nourish you. But 2/3, guess what? You rejected the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and when all these calamities come down the pipe, you also will be rejected. There won't be no saving for you, okay? Because you rejected this word. And the water did what? Overwhelmed you. Because you set yourself up as like concrete. Okay? And we were as flesh. We were absorbing this word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? It was more beneficial to us than you. You were as stone and we were as flesh. We were absorbing, because flesh can absorb water, right? And what will happen? It will be beneficial to your flesh. Now, people say, well, you looked up the thing and said if a concrete was in water all day or something. Okay, understandable. But what does Proverbs chapter 11:1 say? There's a balance, right? There's a balance. Brothers aren't always making videos every 2 minutes and this and that. Some brothers got families. Some brothers, you know, all of us, that's another video I got to do about bums. All of us have jobs, okay? We don't let no next man feed us. As the brother had put up with Dame Dash and who was the next one? Dame Dash and another individual. Mike Tyson, you know, that said, that made a quote. It said, no man feed me. You got to go out there and get your own. Go work, right? So brothers got jobs, families, whatnot, you know. There's worldly distractions out there, but they don't let those things get the best of them. And also you got to remember, too, there's something called balance, right? The brothers aren't always bookworming. They might, you know, have to get off work, go grocery shopping, get food for the kids, whatnot. You know, be on their man shit, all right? Like me, I get off work. You think I got time to dilly-dally? No. You got to do what you got to do. You got to feed your family, go feed your fucking family, right? You got to go to work, go to fucking work, right? But these guys cancel out serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They like doing all those other things, going to work, going to cookouts, barbecues, this and that, you know, 2/3, right? But they don't have balance, because it's all about cookouts, barbecues, and this and that. But when it comes to serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and hearing the word, they ain't got no time for that. But look at us. We can go to, a family get-together or whatnot. We could either, go to one or, serve it up ourselves. Is that going to pull us away from the truth? No. Because we realize that the water is more beneficial to us than to stone, okay? So they rejected it. They're gonna be in deep shit. They're gonna be in problems, okay? Jeremiah chapter 17 and 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. And this word is likened unto the water, okay? But these 2/3, they don't want to be made whole through this word. They think there's another way to go about it. There's no other way to go about it. It's by the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Being cleansed by the word, absorbing this word, taking it in. Let it sit good with you, okay? It'll benefit you. But they don't want that. They look at the water and they're like, nope, I'm going to think I'm going to drink out of that well over there, that well over there, that well over there. All these different philosophies, right? And it's not beneficiary to them. It's as poison to them, okay? Slowly, gradually killing them and they don't even know. I remember this guy one time, he told me this story about the fox or the wolf. It was on a Dead Prez album. Somebody had told me that story too as well. They probably heard the album, I don't fucking know. But it was about a wolf, okay? And the guy stuck a piece of meat on the knife, okay? And the wolf just kept licking and fucking eventually killed himself. He killed himself because the wolf, in his greed, kept tasting the blood, right? And he kept going after it and after it and after it. And eventually what happened? He killed himself. He bled out. And the tongue is a very sensitive spot. It has a lot of nerve endings. And yeah, you can bleed out from your tongue if you don't get it fixed. If it's cut, like a deep wound, yeah. So 2/3, that's what's happening to you. When you're, fixated on these philosophies out there. You're drinking and drinking and drinking. Oh, it tastes so sweet. It tastes so good. But slowly but surely, that philosophy is not good for you. It's not from thine own well. It's as poison. And slowly but surely, just like the wolf, you kill yourself. Okay? Because this society has no order. So the ruler of the society is, so are all his officers, and what manner of, you read it already, Sirach chapter 10. Okay? This is why the brothers are telling us, hey, you brothers out there, that are affiliates and whatnot, it's good, it's cool you're pushing the word. You're doing good, but just check in. And like I said, I'm guilty myself. I got to go check in with the brothers. The brothers gave me, opening damn near a year ago, right? But, that will help sustain you, man. You need to, follow order. That's a part of it, right? So I myself, yes, I'm guilty of that. I have to go follow order. I have to go check in with my brothers. Because it makes sense. Yes, you're giving double honors to the apostle elders, right? And all this. But yeah, you ain't going to check in. The brothers want you to check in. You following the same doctrine. You rolling in the spirit. Well, check in. Those are your brothers. And there's an order to things. Maybe the brothers don't want you in the camp yet, or maybe those brothers don't want me in the camp yet. It says try the spirit. But are you going to come and be under the order and leadership, right? You're saying it, but go visit your brothers. Physically go visit your brothers, right? And this is what drinking this water does. It helps keep us sustained in order. And if you're drinking the right water, you won't have a problem with what those brothers are saying. Because it's truth. And it's through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Matthew chapter 10 and 20. So I have no problem with what those brothers are saying. The apostle elders say, come under leadership, go visit the camp, go visit the brothers. Maybe the brothers will take you in, maybe they won't, right? But you got to go, I, myself, and other brothers, we got to go check in. Because you say you give double honors to them, right? And when you read the scriptures and you follow about order, you'll realize, hey, let me go check in, because a lot of individuals think about, it's all about having a title and name, GMS and this and that. You have the truth. You have the 100% truth. It's not about a title, okay? And you have the 100% truth, so within the truth comes what? Order. So me, myself, I got to get myself, just like another brother had a dream last night. And I watched it at like 4 a.m. and then he did a follow-up video, you know? And the angel told him, yo, he doing everything right. Just this one thing, you know? And if this water is beneficiary to me, then I realize, hey, I got to go, you know, see the leadership. Because I may be lacking here, maybe lacking there, maybe lacking wherever it may be. They're not going to beat you down. They're going to build you up. And if the brothers don't want you in the camp, they don't want you in the camp. Keep checking in. Whatever reason the Lord has you out, you know, in that area that you are speaking, whatever it is, however the Lord set it up, he set it up. But keep checking in with your leadership. Keep in order, right? So that's exactly what I have to do. You know, Lord willing, this Saturday I get to go over to the brothers. This Saturday that passed, I was supposed to go, but fucking hell and high water. But I don't give a shit about that, you know? I gotta check in. Gotta check in. Okay? So anyways, going back into this. And that's what happens when you drink the right water. When you're drinking some other type of water, you're gonna think to yourself, oh, you know, whatever you're gonna think to yourself. You're gonna get all emotional and butthurt or whatever. Those brothers making those videos, no emotional butthurt here. Because it's the truth. Okay? Remember what we're involved in. And don't set up no stony heart, stony mind towards your brothers. So let's go to Mark chapter 3-6, Salakia. Mark chapter 4, verse 3. Hearken, behold, there went out a sower to sow, and it came to pass, as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and the fowls of the air came and devoured it up. And some fell on stony ground, where it had not much earth, and immediately it sprang up, because it had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, it scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. Okay? So, within this truth, like the apostles say, before that seed is planted, you got to be renewed in the mind. Okay? Because your mind's not renewed. You're not going to accept 100% truth. You might jump up and say, yeah, I'm an Israelite. Yeah. His name is JC. That's the individual who's not fully renewed in the mind. Because an individual who's fully renewed in the mind, they're going to have the 100% truth. Yeah, you might see camps out there saying this and that, but those guys ain't fully renewed in the mind, quite honestly, because they don't have that 100% truth. Though they may jump up and say, yeah, who they are is as these seeds that fell on the wayside and fell on stony ground. But you see, this truth is supposed to take root. Nobody plants a seed to just grow and wither on the side. You want to plant that seed and make sure, you nourish it, you water it, right? And it groweth, and it grow mighty, right? Into a nice big tree, right? But when you don't have root within this thing, right? How are you going to receive the water? If you are planted on stony ground, your roots are exposed throughout the rocks. And when the sun, as this tells you, when the sun, comes and hits it, it scorches it up. So eventually that's what we're going to see with these other camps out here. Eventually, they're all going to crumble, okay? But the truth is going to stand. The ones with the 100% truth, that water that does benefit, that does have beneficials to it, okay? Because these Israelite groups out here, a lot of them have taken the word, ran with it, right, and switched it up. You understand? They switched it up, changed it up. Now they're telling people there's a hell. Now they're telling that Gentiles can make it, heathens, the other nations, all right? All types of mess, all for filthy lucre's sake, okay? And we're not like, oh, wow, oh, shit, yo. Nah, reading about this in the scripture. Do you believe or not? So it would be no wow. With some individuals, you might be like, oh, I never imagined he would do that. Certain situations like that, but we read about these things. So it's, be ready for a lot of things that are going to come down the pipe, man. Our apostle elders have been warning us about these things, So there's no time to be like, oh, wow, flabbergasted, holy shit, We're reading about it. You believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but when things happen, you're like, whoa, what the hell? Do you believe or not? Okay? Because this truth is only going to benefit a few. Okay? It's not going to benefit all. It's only going to benefit a few. Okay? Within this walk, this straight. Not the broad of the world. This straight. This position of difficulty. Okay? Mark chapter 4 and 11. And he said unto them, go, unto you, it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of God, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. Verse 12, that seeing they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them. Okay? So, this is what's happening with people who reject the word. Okay? When you reject the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, this is what happens. Okay? When you reject that living water, this is what happens. Okay? The Lord has given us the spirit to hear, the spirit to understand, the spirit to perceive, but unto them it's not given. Because the rejection of their power, the rejection of the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the rejection of that living water. And 2/3 have a disdain. Like they hate this word, man. When they hear this word coming out, they're like, they get all emotional, okay? They get all twisted up inside. And that's why Hebrews chapter 4 and 12 tells you. It's a discerner of thoughts, to the bone, to the marrow, right? And when we speak, their intents and thoughts come to the surface. This word is powerful, man. Very, very, very powerful. Very powerful, man. Sirach chapter 21 and verse 15. If a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add on to it. But as soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeases him, and he casts it behind his back. 2/3 have the same attitude as Esau Edom. Here it is. This instruction book is in front of them, and they toss it behind their back. Now, when we see a brother make a good video or a good point, we commend it and we add on to it, right? Because we're in the flow of things, okay? We drank that living water. So we have to understand what that brother's, trying to put across, a point he's trying to put across, right? So 2/3, they can't understand it. They hear, but they don't understand. They see and they perceive not. Because they rejected the living water. The Lord gave them that type of spirit. So it's not beneficiary to them. They're as stone. And what happens to the stone? Consistently get beat by water, it falls, it decays, it erodes, right? And what happens to the flesh if it's always in water? It swells up, right? It loses pigment, whatnot. And that's why we say you have to have balance in this truth. A lot of guys try to act like they, more righteous than righteous, which is not the attitude to have, It tells you that, what's his name? What's that guy's name? What's his name? Paul said, 7:24, O wretched man that I am, okay? Be not much over righteous too as well. That too as well, And a lot of these guys out here, they're just trying to get a name for themselves, man. They don't understand that, hey, we're doing this in all honesty, truth, and sincerity. That's why I said, hey, I gotta link up with my brothers, I have to keep it honest. I gotta link up with my brothers, because if I'm being sincere and truthful, I gotta be with my brothers, man. Not with this fucking world, okay? If they say check in, check in. The hell's the problem? You think you're gonna check in and they're gonna, slap your eyes with something, stab you on the sideline or something like that, beat you up or something, tie you up there. We got him out. Let's bring him. Let's bring him to a dungeon. You're brothers, man. Okay? So anyways, getting back into this. As soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeaseth him. And this word displeaseth 2/3, okay? They run from it. Like roach spray to roaches. They scatter. They're like, nah, we out. Gone. Okay? And like I said, following up from that, it displeases them, right? And going back into Matthew, or Mark, right? Ears to hear, eyes to see. They don't hear, they don't perceive, right? They were not given that spirit. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and 9. But as it is written, eye have not seen, ear heard, neither have entered in. Let me read that again. But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God, Yahweh, have prepared for them that love him. Okay? So these things haven't entered into them. It's entered into the ones that love him. That's us. Okay? So as these secrets, these mysteries, the parables, the dark sayings, all of that is entered into our souls, our spirits, because we love Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But 2/3, they don't love Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They set up a stone wall against, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. This is why it's not entered into them. Like it's entered into us, but it's not entered into them. Okay? They didn't get that spirit. Oh yeah, and continuing. This, it's very simple. These 2/3, they don't have it, man. Sirach chapter 21 and verse 18. As is a host that is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool. And the knowledge of the unwise is as talk without sense. Doctrine unto fools is as fetters on the feet and like manacles on the right hand. Okay? And you know what manacles and fetters are. It's talking about braces, like handcuffs, shackles, okay? So imagine shackles on your feet and your hand. You're restrained. It's hard for you to move. You got to do the shuffle dance, right? Right? You got to do that shuffle dance. So that's what doctrine is onto these fools. They're stuck. They have no understanding from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, so they're stuck. Their reach can only go so far. Their run can only go so far. They can't even run swiftly, right? So it's not for them. It does not benefit them, okay? But who does it benefit? It benefits us, the ones that actually love Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the ones that he has given the Spirit to understand. Malachi chapter 3 and verse 14. Ye have said, it is vain to serve God. See? They have said in their heart, it is vain to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Postal Edomite. Anyways, Malachi 3 and 14. Okay? Ye have said, it is vain to serve Yahweh. And these postal Edomites put up a way for Jake to act and behave and follow. Right? This is why Jake is drinking out of every well except for his own. Out of all these philosophies in the world, Jake can't sit. You love it. Did you taste that one? Hey, brother, taste this one. You know? Woe unto him that puts strong drink to his neighbor's lips, man. Continuing, and what profit? Ye have said, it is vain to serve Yahweh, while Yahweh shy. And what profit is in it? Is in Aslakia? Is it that we have kept his ordinance, and that we have walked mournfully before Yahweh of hosts? Okay? So, this is what's in their hearts. Okay? Lord said, I know what you're speaking against me, man. I know your words have been stout against me, right in verse 13. Okay? So, here it is. You know, that living water. Something that was for your welfare. Okay? That which was for your good. You took it and tossed it to the side. You got displeased with it. And you set up a stony heart, a stony wall against Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, against the prophets, against his word, okay? And you went a-running for these other people. These other people's philosophies, their water, their drink, their poison, which is not really water. It's stagnant, dead water. The Lord said, I'm not the Lord of the flies of dead. I'm the Lord of the living, okay? Yep, let me get this real quick. Ironic how it was written, but I will read it. Just keep in your mind, water, flood, on a dam. And like I said, what's happening right now? This word is filling the word. This word, fucking Satan, this word is filling the world, okay? And it's becoming flooded by the word. And all your little concrete setups are being eroded. So soon enough, let me get the scripture here. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word, the water, okay? Liken unto the water, right? And trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Put your trust in the Esau, Edom's ways, YOLO spirit. You only live once. This, that, blah, 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 right? Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall. Swelling out in a high wall. You know how concrete can budge, right? Can bulge. I've seen it happen before, where you have a little bit coming out and a little bit that's spewing out. It might be a little fracture holes. And because the pressure is so high, the little holes that's coming out is just spraying out. It's not actually coming out like water. It's spraying out like a mist, okay? And then you'll see that whole portion of the wall kind of like wet. And you'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Did somebody jump up there and spray that? No, that's from the pressure. And that's the water going through those little lily cracks and holes, creating a mist. And then you get this waterfall effect. Or not a waterfall effect. It looks like somebody actually took a spray gun and just did a couple sprays. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? So, therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh forth suddenly at an instant. Okay? And what the Lord said in Proverbs chapter 29, those people who harden their neck shall instantly be what? So this is what's happening to you 2/3, man. The water is more beneficial to the flesh than the stone, okay? And you're set up as stone against the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It beats against it. Eventually it will corrode it. But we're set up as flesh. So when that water touches us and we consume it, it's beneficial to us because it has minerals, right? It rejuvenates the body, the organs, all those things, right? The brain, the eyes, the lungs, right? But to you, it's not beneficial because you come in a different way, okay? In another manner, right? And the manner that you're coming in is as stone. And the manner that we're coming towards the Lord's word is as flesh. We're absorbing it, okay? So with that, hey, spiritually speaking, 2/3 have set up a concrete wall to the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, okay? So with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect, and peace and salutation unto all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. Shalom, Akim, shalom, shalom. I hope you're edified. Lord willing, to the next time. Wa habad babang. Shalom.